Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday. Yes. Happy Thursday. I'm Sarah from Polished Pinkies, and I have been answering a lot of questions recently about nippers. So I thought I would come on and do a Nippers 101 for all of the nippers that we carry here at Polished Pinkies. We carry the Staleks Pro brand. Staleks is a brand out of Russia, and they are a supplier and a manufacturer of high-end, very sharp, very much loved implements in the industry. So we carry their products, and I wanted to go over today all of the nippers. So at Polished Pinkies, we carry the Smart 10, the Smart 30, and the Smart 31, but we carry them in different jaws, and I think sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming or a little bit confusing as to which one somebody would choose and why. So that is what today's live is all about. You can purchase all of these nippers and more products at polishedpinkiespro.com or on the Polished Pinkies Pro app. If you don't have the app, just go to your app store, download the Polished Pinkies Pro app. You would log in with the same information that you have on the website, and they actually pair together so that you would be able to check your previous purchases on either the website or on the app. The app just provides faster shopping, easier shopping, and things like that versus the website, but I guess same in the end. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to hop right in. Okay. Hope you are going to be at the Oregon Nail Expo. We sure are. Can't wait to see you. So all of the Staleks Pro tools will be there, and you'll find them in the Polished Pinkies Pro booth with Shamox. So we're going to be there with the Shamox. I'll probably have on a Shamox shirt. So I'm Sarah, and please introduce yourself. So I'm going to put these back in their respective places, and I'm going to go through each series individually. So we're going to start with the Smart 10. So Smart 10, these, I'm going to show you a comparison at the end, but you can see that they're more narrow right here. So the part where we're gripping is actually more narrow. So these are ideal for people with smaller hands, and they just fit kind of nicely in the hand. I prefer the Smart 30, but for smaller hands, I can see how this grip is going to be a lot nicer and a little less cumbersome on your grip strength. So that is the 10, but I'm going to take all of these out so that I can talk to you about the jaw size. Okay, let's talk about the jaw size. The jaw size is in regards to the cutter size. So the part that actually cuts away the dead tissue or the nail, whatever it is that you're trimming, this is what the jaw size is referring to. So in this case, I'm holding up the 3mm, and the 3mm is the smallest jaw size that you can get. This is called a quarter jaw, but now there's a 4mm. But you can see that the difference between those two jaw sizes is actually quite a lot. So there's the 3, there's the 4. Then if we take the 4 to the 5 is called the quarter jaw. Just left me. Quarter jaw, half jaw. So the 3 and the 4 are called quarter jaw. The 5 is called a half jaw, and you can see the difference between the 4 and the 5. Now originally there was only the 3 and the 5, which you can see the difference in the two cutters right there. So the 3 is going to be ideal for people who have a smaller area at the back of their nail, a smaller eponychium area, and where you're going to be trimming that dead tissue away. If they have really small nails, sometimes this half jaw is a little bit too long to get ready to get in there. Also, the 3mm allows for more control and more precise nipping. The half jaw is the most popular. It's the general size. This is the size that I prefer, only because I'm usually like fast, get in, get out kind of a person. But if I had somebody with smaller nail beds, then I would probably choose a 3 or a 4. Anyway, the half jaw is the general size, and it just goes in and cuts really nicely, cuts all the dead tissue away. Then we have the 7mm. Now the 7mm is the largest jaw. It's called a full jaw, and it is the least popular, but that is just because of its size. This would be great if you were doing pedicures. This would be a great toenail clipper, or if you have somebody who has a larger nail bed area or larger nails in general, then this is going to make a faster job for you. Okay, I was just making sure there were no messages that I missed because I don't want to miss any of your questions. If you do have questions regarding Staleks or any of the products that we sell at Polished Pinkies, just let me know and we will have that conversation while we're going. So again, this was a size 10, the Smart 10 nippers. I'm going to move these off to the side. I'm not going to put them away yet because I want to show you the differences at the end between the 3 different sizes. Next up would be the Smart 30.
There was a question if we were attending the Oregon Nail Expo.
Yes, I got that one. And yes, I mentioned that you can find all of the Staleks products at the Polished Pinkies / Shamox booth. All right, so here's the Smart 30. And right away, you're gonna notice that the clasp is different with the Smart 30 versus the Smart 10. So here's Smart 10, here's Smart 30. This one has an H clasp and this one has a spring. I prefer the spring because it automatically does the work for me. So I don't have to do any work. It just automatically just fits right back in my hand, regardless if I'm squeezing or if I am relaxed. But the cutter sizes are the same. So we have the 3 mils, which is the smallest. We have the 4 mils, which is the next size. So these two are called the quarter jaw. Then we have a half jaw, which is the 5 millimeter. And then we have the 7 mil, also known as the full jaw. Staleks products they come pre-sharpened, so these are going to last you a very long time as long as you take care of them. These nippers are $21.99, I think. So they are not an expensive nipper, however, they do the job and they do a really good job. Sometimes I get questions regarding sharpening for nippers, and here's my opinion on sharpening for nippers. When you have I don't want to call these cheap because they really are a very good quality nipper, but when you have something that is a lower priced nipper, such as the Staleks nippers that we carry, then by the time you ship this off to be sharpened, then you'll have spent $5 to ship it off. Then you pay the price for it to be sharpened. I don't know how much that costs. Let's say it's $40. And then the $5 to get it returned to you, then you're in at $50. You could have bought 3 pair of nippers. So is it really worth getting it sharpened versus just tossing them and getting new ones? Now, there are more expensive nippers from Staleks. They're called the Expert Series. Unfortunately, we don't carry them just because I feel like these ones do a very, very, very good job and meet the needs of more of our customers. But the Expert Series, those run you $70 to $80 for a pair of nippers. So those might be worth investing in a sharpening service, whereas these I would probably suggest to use them, and then once they become dull, you might save a couple of pairs to take off rhinestones or embellishments, and then just invest in new nippers. So this is, again, the Smart 30. The Smart 30 has the spring. And then the last set that we carry are the Smart 31s. And the Smart 31s, we go back to that H clasp. Okay, move all of my mess out of the way. So the Smart 31s, again, we have, here's our quarter jaw. This is the 3 mil, and this is just the smallest cutter part right there where it's going to be nipping away at the product. Then we have the 4 mil. And then we have the 5 mil, which is our half jaw. And then we have, oh, I had that wrong. Here's the quarter. I was off on that. So here's the quarter, and then here is the 4 mil. So the 3, then the 4, then the 5, and then the full. I think I pulled them wrong. because I have 2 3s here. That's where I'm getting confused. But we do have them in the same cutter size, all of the series. Now the difference is between them, I'm just going to pull one from every one so you can see in my hand how they fit. So the Smart 10, do you see how these are more rounded? This one being the most round. This is a Smart 31 over here. This one is the most round here. Then we have the Smart 30, and then we have the 10 that is narrow here and then wide at the bottom. This is going to fit really nicely for small grip hands, for small hands with a smaller grip size. Then this is your general hand size. And then this would probably be your largest hand size. So even in my hands, I feel like it opens my hand up more, which can make your hand a little bit more tired over time. They are the best to be sharpened. So you do like to sharpen. Oh, you are a sharpening company. Afia Co Sharpening. Are you a sharpening company? How exciting. I'm glad you're joining us today. And can you answer a question for me in regards to, do you sharpen general nippers, or do you sharpen more like scissors or those more high-end nippers? That is a question that I have for you. I'm so glad you're here. Nice to meet you. So we'll wait for them to answer. But all of these can be purchased, like I said, at Polished Pinkies Pro or on the Polished Pinkies Pro app. And this weekend we will be at the Oregon Nail Expo. So if you are coming to the Oregon Nail Expo, please stop by, say hello, introduce yourselves. So Afia Co, I hope I'm saying that right, Sharpening, said, we sharpen many cuticle nippers and pushers. Excellent. So for those of you who are looking for a sharpening service, I'm going to spell it out for you. It's spelled A-F-I-A-C-O, Afia Co Sharpening. They are also saying, at this point, we don't sharpen cuticle scissors yet, looking into getting the training. Excellent. I'm so happy that you're here, and hopefully people will be reaching out to you for when they are needing their nippers and implements sharpened. That's fantastic. We are Afia Co from Colorado. Ah, excellent. So Afia, A-F-I-A, Co, Colorado, so C-O, Sharpening. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, I hope that this was helpful as far as figuring out which nipper might be the best for you and which one that you might be interested in trying if you are new to the Staleks line. As always, if you ever have any questions, please contact us. We are happy to help in any way. And until next time, have a good one. Bye.